Hello my dear students, how are you all? I hope you all are fit, fine and safe at your homes. Welcome back in your maths class. Class 5th, Subject Mathematics, Chapter 4, Factors and Multiples, and this is our summary lecture. In this lecture, we will revise all the subtopics, previous subtopics which we have done in the previous lectures. Okay, so today's subtopics are, I have written all. Introduction to factors and multiples, various types of numbers, prime factorization, divisibility test, highest common factor, HCF, lowest common multiple, LCM, properties of LCM and HCF of given numbers, and with this we will do practice sums. Let's start with our first topic, that is factor. Factor is a number that leaves no remainder behind after it divides the specific number. If a specific number is given and we are dividing it with another number and that another number is dividing the specific number completely, no remainder is left, then that another number is known as factor of that specific number. Let's understand through this example. 15 is a specific number which is given to us, okay, and we are dividing it with 3 5s are 15, okay, no remainder is left, so 3 is the factor of 15. Understood? Now we will study about multiple. Multiple is a number we get by multiplying a given number by another. When we multiply a given number by the another number, we get always multiple. So this example, 2 4s are 8. Then 8 is the multiple of 2 and 4. Okay? Remember these things? 1 is a factor of every number and every number is a factor of itself. 1 हर नंबर का फैक्टर है एंड एवरी नंबर इज द फैक्टर ऑफ इटसेल्फ और हर नंबर अपना भी फैक्टर होता है. Means if we are saying we are starting the factors of 45, then our first pair of factors is 1 into 45. 1 is a factor, 45 is a factor. Understood? Next point is 1 is the only number which has exactly one factor. So it is a unique number. 1 has only one factor. So it is a unique number. Unique means anokha, adbhut. Next point is every number has a fixed number of factors. Every number has fixed number of factors, limited number of factors. For example, 8. 8 has the factors 1, 2, 4 and 8. So these are fixed, we can count. Okay. Multiples of any given number are unlimited. Multiples are not fixed. These are unlimited. For example, multiples of 10 are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 and so on. 110, 120, 130. So these are unlimited. Now we will study about various types of numbers. First is even number. A number having digits 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8 at its ones place is called an even number. If we want to tell about a number, is it even or not, we have to check its ones place. If ones place is containing 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, then it is a even number. For example, 20, ones place is containing 0. 106, ones place is containing 6. So these are the examples of even numbers. Odd number. A number having digits 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9 at its ones place is called an odd number. If any number is given and we have to check it, is it odd or not, then we will check its ones place. If ones place is containing 1 or 3 or 5 or 7 or 9, then it is known as odd number. For example, 101 and 57 These are the examples of odd numbers. Prime numbers. Numbers which have only two factors, 1 and the number itself, are called prime numbers. If any number has only two factors, the number itself and 1, so these are known as prime numbers. For example, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 19. These are prime numbers. Co-prime numbers. Two numbers which do not have a common factor other than 1, or two numbers whose HCF is 1 are called co-prime numbers. The numbers whose HCF means highest common factor is 1 are known as co-prime numbers. Okay, see this example, 15 and 17. These are co-prime numbers because their HCF is 1. Common factor is 1, highest common factor is 1 only. Twin prime numbers. Two prime numbers whose difference is 2 are called twin prime numbers. If the difference between two prime numbers is 2, then these are known as twin primes. For example, 29 and 31. 31 minus 29, difference is 2. 71 and 73. 73 minus 71, difference is 2. So these are the pairs of twin prime numbers. Remember these things. 1 is neither prime nor composite. 1 is a unique number. 2 is the lowest and the only even prime number. 9 is the lowest odd composite number. Now our next topic is prime factor. The factor of a given number is called prime factor if it is a prime number. If a number has many factors and if we are selecting only prime numbers, then these are known as prime factors. See this example. Factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3 and 6. Here 2 and 3 are prime factors of 12. Understood? Prime factorization. Prime factorization is finding all the prime numbers which multiply to make the original number. When we multiply all the prime numbers which multiply, we get the original number. Okay. After multiplying, we are getting original number. Methods to find the factors of the given number. There are two methods, factor tree method and division method. Through prime factorization method, we find the prime numbers. When we multiply these all prime numbers, we get the original number. Now divisibility test. Divisibility by 2. A number is divisible by 2 if digit at its ones place is either 0 or the multiple of 2. If we want to check the number, is it divisible by 2? We will check only the ones place. If ones place is containing 0 or multiple of 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 6, 8. Okay. Then 10 में तो 0 आ गया ना. So 0 we have already taken. So these are the these numbers will be divisible by 2 if their ones place is containing 0 or the multiple of 2. For example, 3460 divisible by 2. 18. 8 is divisible by 2. Divisibility by 3. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of the digits is a multiple of 3. Means if we want to check the divisibility of any number by 3, then we will do addition of all the digits. And if the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, then it is divisible. The number will divisible by 3. For example, 192. If we want to check is it divisible by 3, we will do addition of all the digits. 1 plus 9, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. 12 is a multiple of 3. 12 is divisible by 3, no? So, the number 192 is divisible by 3. Divisibility by 4. A number is divisible by 4 if the number formed by its digits in tens and ones place is divisible by 4. If we want to check any number, is it divisible by 4, then we will check its ones and tens place. Okay, and if it is the number formed by ones and tens place is divisible by 4, the whole number will become divisible by 4. See this example. 8848 is divisible by 4. Why? Because the number formed with this ones and tens place is 48, which is divisible by 4. So 8848 is divisible by 4. Divisibility by 5. A number is divisible by 5 if its ones place is either 0 or 5. If we are checking ones place and we are getting 0 or 5, it means the number will be divisible by 5. See this example, 75, 320, 5850. These are divisible by 5. Divisibility by 6. A number is divisible by 6 if it is divisible by 2 and 3 both. Means if we want to check any number that is it divisible by 6, then we have to check the divisibility rule for 2 as well as for 3. So this example, 3102 is indivisible by 6 because its ones place is containing 2. So the given number is divisible by 2. And now for checking the divisibility rule of 3, we will do addition of the digits. 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 2, 6. 6 is divisible by 3. Okay, 6 is a multiple of 3, na? So the given number 3102 is divisible by 6. Divisibility by 7. A number of 3 or more digits is divisible by 7 if the sum of the numbers formed by last 2 digits and twice the number formed by remaining digits is divisible by 7. It is said in this rule that whatever number is given, first of all we have to check its ones and tens place. What number is formed with that? That number will be added to the double of the remaining digits. Okay. See this example, 2268. So this ones and tens place is making 68. 68 will be added to the double of remaining digits. 22 multiplied by 2, that is 44, plus 68, that is 112. 112 is divisible by 7. So 2268 is divisible by 7. Right? वंस एंड टेंस प्लेस से जो नंबर बन रहा है उस नंबर को आपने ऐड कर देना है बाकी बचे हुए डिजिट्स के डबल से. Divisibility by 8. A number is divisible by 8 if the number formed by the last 3 digits is divisible by 8. We have to check ones, tens and hundred place of the given number. If ones, tens and hundred place number is divisible by it, then the whole number will be divisible by 8. See this example, 4816. So ones, tens and hundred place, they are making the number 816. Okay, 816 is divisible by 8. So 4816 is exactly divisible by 8. Divisibility by 9. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 9. Again, same rule as we have done for divisibility by 3. The given number is there 4329. We will do addition of the digits. 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 2, 9. 9 plus 9, 18. 18 is divisible by 9. So 4329 is divisible by 9. Divisibility by 10. Very simple rule. A number is divisible by 10 if it has 0 in its ones place. Very simple rule. If ones place is containing 0, the number is divisible by 10. Clear? 3140, 400, 230, they all are divisible by 10 because their ones place is 0. Next rule is divisibility by 11. A number is divisible by 11 if the difference between the sum of the digits in the odd places and the sum of the digits in the even places is a multiple of 11 or 0. Means if we have to check any number, is it divisible by 11? First of all, we will do sum of the digits in the odd places. Then we will do sum of the digits in the even places. Then we will find out the difference of this. And after that we will check if the difference we are getting multiple of 11 or 0. Then the given number will be divisible by 11. Let's see this example. You can understand very well through this example. This number is given to us 2,23,465. We have to check is it divisible or not. Okay. So rule says we have to find out the sum of the digits in the even places and sum of the digits in the odd places. So we will start this. Sum of the digits in the even places. 2 plus 4 plus 5. 2 plus 4, 6. 6 plus 5, 11. And odd places 2 plus 3, 5 plus 6, 11. Now difference between the two sums. 11 minus 11, 0. It was said in the rule, if the difference is 0 or multiple of 11, then the given number will be divisible. So we are getting 0. Hence 2,23,460 is divisible by 11. Now you have to keep the things in your mind. A number is divisible by 12 if it is divisible by co-primes of 12. That is 3 and 4. Means if we want to check the divisibility rule for 12, if we want to check the divisibility by 12, then we have to check the divisibility by 3 and divisibility by 4 because 3 and 4 are co-primes. A number is divisible by 15 if it is divisible by co-primes of 15, that is 3 and 5. And a number is divisible by 18 if it is divisible by co-primes of 18, that is 2 and 9. If the given number is divisible by 2 and given number is divisible by 9, then it will be divisible by 18 also. Now next is highest common factor. We speak it as HCF also. HCF of two given numbers is the highest number that divides the given numbers exactly without leaving any remainder. HCF is the highest number which divides the given numbers exactly. No remainder will be left. Right? There are two ways to find the HCF of the given number. Number one is prime factorization method and number two is division method. We will do practice sums also based on this. Now lowest common multiple, LCM. The lowest common multiple of two or more numbers is the smallest number. LCM दो या दो से ज्यादा नंबर का वो smallest number है which is multiple of each of the number. Understood? Which is a multiple of the given numbers, each of the given number. There are two ways to find the LCM of the given number. Number one is prime factorization method and number two is division method. It means least common multiple. Given numbers का सबसे छोटा multiple. ठीक है, वो निकालना होता है हमें LCM जब निकालना होता है. Now properties of HCF and LCM of the given numbers. Number one, the HCF of given numbers is not greater than any of the given numbers. We have checked this in previous questions also. In previous lectures when we were doing questions, I explained these things there also. That HCF of the given numbers is not greater than any of the given number. HCF given number से greater नहीं हो सकता. See this example. Find the HCF of 10 and 15. So 10 is prime factorization is 2 into 5. 15 3 into 5. Common factor is 5. So HCF is 5. 5 is less than 10. 5 is less than 15. Understood? Next, the HCF of two co-prime numbers is always 1. If the numbers are co-prime, their highest common factor is always 1. See this example, HCF of 2 and 9. Factors of 2, 1 and 2. Factors of 9, 1, 3 and 9. And common is 1. So highest common factor is 1. Very small example is there, orally you can check. Rule number 3. The LCM of the, it is property 3. The LCM of the given numbers is not less than any of the given numbers. If the numbers are given to us and we have to find out the LCM. LCM is not less than any of the given number. Let's understand. LCM of, if it is the question, find the LCM of 2 and 9. Then LCM of 2 and 9 is 18, which is not less than 2 and not less than 9. Understood? Next property is there. LCM of two co-prime numbers is equal to their product. If the numbers are co-prime, prime to each other, then their LCM will be, their least common multiple will be their product only. For example, LCM of 2 and 9 is 18. 2 and 9 are co-prime numbers. So their LCM is their product. 2 into 9. That is 18. Now our next property is product of two numbers is equal to, product of two given numbers is equal to HCF multiply LCM. Product of two given numbers, we can also write down first number multiply second number is equal to their HCF multiply LCM. Right? From this, we can calculate LCM and HCF. How? LCM is equal to product of the given numbers divided by HCF. HCF will be shifted here. And when we are finding out HCF, HCF is equal to product of two given numbers divided by LCM. Clear? Now we will do some practice questions. Okay. So first question is factorize 24 by factor tree method. 24. We have to factorize it by factor tree method. So 24, when we are dividing it with 2, we will get 12. 12 divided by 2, we will get 6. 6 divided by 2, we will get 3. 3 will be divisible by 3. So 3 divided 3, 1. 3 2 से divide नहीं होगा ना, right? So first pair of the factor is 2 into 12. 2 into 12. Then 12 will be again break into two factors, 2 into 6. Okay, so now 2 ये तो प्राइम नंबर है, इनको तो फिर से ब्रेक करने की हमें जरूरत नहीं है, ऑलरेडी प्राइम है. 6 will become 2 into 3. Check from here. 2 into 12, 2 into 6, 2 into 3. Okay, so prime factorization for 24 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 3, and this is our factor tree method. Next question is question number 2. Write first 5 multiples of 9. First 5. So we will start from 1. 9 ones are 9, 9 twos are 18, 9 threes are 27, 9 fours are 36, 9 fives are 45. These are first 5 multiples of 9. Next question is Encircle the numbers divisible by 5. We have to tell the numbers which are divisible by 5. So divisibility rule of 5 says ones place should be 0 or 5. 49, not divisible. 70, yes, it is divisible. 34, 34 is not divisible by 5. Leave it. 795, yes, ones place is containing 5. So it is divisible. Now this 18,075. Ones place is 5, so it is also divisible by 5. 1190. It is also divisible by 5. Next is underline the numbers divisible by 6. Divisibility rule of 6 says the number should be divisible by 2 as well as of 3. So first of all we will check for 2. Ones place is containing 2. Yes, it is divisible by 2. For 3 we will do addition. So 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. Yes, underline. Underline bola hai, then you will underline only. Circle nahi. Then 7,900. Yes, it is divisible by 2. And check for 3. 7 plus 9, 16. 16 is not divisible by 3. So this number is not divisible by 6 also. Next is 60,324. Ones place is containing 4. It is multiple of 2. So it is divisible by 2. Check for 3. 6 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 2, 11. 11 plus 4, 15. Yes, 15 is divisible by 3. So this number 60,324 is divisible by 6 also. 2 से भी divisible है, 3 से भी है, then it will be divisible by 6 also. So you will underline it. Right? Next is 2 is the only dash prime number. 2 is the only even prime number. Now our next question is write the smallest digit to make the number divisible by 4 and divisible by 3. तो हमें एक प्लेस यहाँ पे एम्प्टी मिला है and we have to tell that smallest number which will help to let it divide by 4. Right? So divisibility rule of 4 says we have to check ones and tens place. Ones place we don't have any number but tens place is 2. अब हमें ones place पे एक ऐसा नंबर लिखना है so that when we are taking it with 2 it will be divisible by 4. We are starting with 0. 2 0 20. Yes, 20 is divisible by 4, so we will write down 0. Smallest we have to find out, so we will start from 0. Next is 9 1 dash. 1 is there. We will start with 0. If we are writing here 0, 10. 10 is not divisible by 4. After 0, 1. 11 is also not divisible. So we will take 2, 12. Yes, 12 is divisible by 4. So we will write down 2 in this empty place. Right? Next is 6 7 0 and dash. If we are writing 0, we will get 0 0. It is divisible by 4. Understood? Now for checking of 3. 2 dash 4 3. For checking of 3, we will do addition of the digits. 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 2, 9. 9 is divisible by 3. So we will write down here 0 only. Because 9 plus 0, 9. Next, 3 1 6. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 6, 10. Now, if we are taking 1 here, it will become 11. 11 is not divisible by 3. So we can't take. Next is, if we are taking 0, 0 से भी divide नहीं होगा. 6 plus 1 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 0, 10. Not divisible by 3. 1, it will become 11. 11 is not divisible by 3. Now 2. 10 plus 2, 12. Yes, 12 is divisible by 3. So we will take it 2. Now we will take some practice questions from our worksheet. Question number 3 is given in our worksheet. Find the HCF of 575, 690 and 253. So 3 numbers are given. So we will take first any two numbers. So we are taking 575, 690. कोई भी दो नंबर आप ले सकते हैं. 690 will become dividend, 575 will become divisor. 575 ones are 575. 10 minus 5, 5. 8 minus 7, 1. 6 minus 5, 1. 115 5s are 575. So our last divisor is 115. Now we will take SCF of this last divisor with the number which is left, 253. Now SCF of 115 and 253. 115 2s are 230. Then 3 minus 0, 3. 5 minus 3, 2. 23 will become divisor. 115 will become dividend. 23 5s are 115. Finish? So last divisor is 23. So SCF of 575, 690 and 253 is 23. Right? Next is question number 4. Find the LCM of 650, 115, 130, 3900. First of all, we will check even numbers are there. So we will start with 2. Okay. 650 divided by 2, we will get 325. 115 is not divisible by 2 completely, so it will be written 115 only. 130. 2 6s are 12 and 2 5s are 10. Now here 3900, 2 1s are 2, 2 9s are 18, 2 5s are 10 and 0. Again with 2, 325, 115, 65, these are not divisible by 2, so we will write down these. And now 1950, 2 9s are 18, 2 7s are 14, 1 बच जाएगा ना, 10 हो जाएगा, 2 5s are 10. Now there is no any even number. So we will check for the next prime, that is 3. 325 is not divisible by 3. 115 is also not divisible by 3 completely. 65 is also not divisible by 3 completely. 975 is divisible. So 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 15. Right? Next is, now we will take next prime 5. 5, 5, 5, 5. It means these all are divisible by 5. Okay. 5 6 are 30, 5 5s are 25. 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15. 5 1s are 5, 5 3s are 15. 5 6 are 30, 5 5s are 25. Right? Now 23 and 13 are prime. So we will check these numbers. 65 divisible by 5. So 5 we will take. 5 1s are 5, 5 3s are 15. 23 and 13 will be copied only. 65 is there. So 5 1s are 5, 5 3s are 15. Now 13, 13, 13. So we will take 13. 13 1s are 23 will be written 23 only. 13 1s are 13, 13 1s are 13. Then last number is 23, which is prime number. So 23 1s are 23. Clear? Now LCM is 2 into 2 into 3 into 5 into 5 into 13 into 23. 2 2s are 4. 4 3s are 12. 12 5s are 60. 60 5s are 6 5s are 30. So 60 5s are 300. 300 multiply 13. 13 3s are 39. So दो 0 और लगा देंगे, then it will become 3900. Now 3900 multiply by 23. If we are multiplying 39 with 23, we will get 897. And then to the right side, we will write down 2 zeros. So after multiplication, our answer will become 89,700. Multiplication, here we can do rough column in right side. Next question, question number 6 of your worksheet. SCF and LCM of two numbers are 48 and 384 respectively. Means SCF is 48, LCM is 384. This is the meaning of respectively. If one of the numbers is 192, find the other number. HCF is given 48. LCM is given 384. One number is given 192. So other number is equal to HCF multiply LCM upon one number. Right? So 48 multiply 384 divided by 192. If you are writing 384 multiply 48, that is also correct. Right? Now 192 twos are 384. So 192 ones are 192 twos are. 48 twos are 96. So our other number is 96. Next question is question number 7. Find the greatest number that divides 249 and 309, leaving remainder 9. We have to find out the greatest number that divides without leaving remainder. Means we have to find out the HCF. Okay. Now condition is there. Remainder should be left 9. So to leave remainder 9, we will subtract 9 from 249 and 309. जो रिमाइंडर हमें छोड़ना है, we will subtract it first. 249 minus 9, 240. 309 minus 9, 300. Now to find the greatest number which divides 240 and 309 exactly, we will find LCM. For finding the HCF, 300 will become dividend, 240 will become divisor, 240 ones are 240, remainder will be 60. Okay, now 60 will become divisor and 240 will become dividend. 60 fours are 240. So HCF is 60. So our required number is 60. Required number is 60. Now homework. Homework is do the given assignment 1 in the practice notebook. Assignment you can check from edquark.com website. You will find the assignment there and you will solve that assignment in your practice notebook. Now we will do homework discussion. So open your practice notebooks. Homework discussion of lecture 7. Question number 9 and 10 were given of exercise 4D. Question 9. The product of two numbers is 8000. If the LCM of two numbers is 800, find their HCF. Product of two numbers 8000, LCM 800. So HCF is equal to product of two numbers divided by LCM. So HCF is 8000 divided by 800. First of all, we will cancel two zeros. Okay. Now 80 upon 8. 80 divided by 8 will give you the answer 10. So HCF is 10. Question number 10. Find the greatest number which divides 149 and 101, leaving remainder 5 in each case. We have to find out the greatest number which divides 149 and 101, leaving remainder, जिसमें remainder बच जाए 5 in each case. So to leave the remainder 5, we will subtract 5 from 149 and 101. Have you done this? Very good. So after subtraction 144 and 96. Now to find the greatest number, we will find HCF. 144 will become dividend, 96 will become divisor. 96 ones are 96. 14 minus 6, 8. And 13 minus 9, 4. So now 48 will divide 96. 48 twos are 96. So last divisor is 48. HCF is 48. So we will write down the required number is 48. Have you got the correct answers? Very good. Now you have to complete the assignment. Kindly subscribe our channel and like our videos. Thank you.